Hello, viewers. Good morning. How are y'all? And thank you for your prayers from yesterday. I don't know. And it takes me a while to like build up that kind of just waking up like that. It was just some stuff I was just thinking about. You think about that stuff. I'm trying to tell you, and think about the stuff that people do. It's just, it just makes you upset. It just makes you angry. I'm just thinking about how people think that they're gonna get by with the stuff that they do. I'm trying to see the bad stuff that they do. God sees everything. And how you think you're going to get by with taking and illegally taking and hurting people and just keep hurting people and doing stuff because you got money? What profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You won't have no good luck out of what you do wrong to people. I don't care what people do to me. That's something I never did. I never tried to go back and hurt them. You know what I'm saying? I never tried to intentionally to go back and hurt the people that hurt me. I just asked God to love them. God allowed me to have a dream. I had a dream. I was broken into many pieces. This was years ago when I had my afro and I was at Mount Zion. God allowed me to have a dream. I was broken into many pieces on the inside. But God can fix what is broken. A lot of times God have to break you to make you into the person he wants you to be. And it was from hurts. It was from hurts, church hurts, just different hurts, people hurt. But I learned that the person that go through the most hurts, God is going to give that greatest gift of love. Because that person been hurt, they're going to understand the hurts of other people. They're going to understand the hurts and the brokenness of other people. God, that's the greatest gift of all, is love. And treat people how God wants you to treat them. No other way. But I wanted to say some stuff, and it's concerning relationships. Relationships. If you're not going to love that person how God requires you to love that person, leave them alone. Don't bother them. Why you going to take them through drama? I do live, and I get in here, and I listen to men or women tell me, it was a gentleman got in here. He stays with a young lady. They ain't married. I said, she ain't your responsibility. You ain't married to her. They got kids, but sometimes women are try to hold that over a man. If you ain't married, you shacking. That's what you doing. You shacked just because you got kids by. And I told him, I said, she not your responsibility. I said, them kids are your responsibility. He was getting out. He was washing clothes, and he was telling me how she was doing. I said, you need to get out of that relationship. I've done seen situations where, and if you're secular, you don't understand love. You think you know, but until you meet God and get introduced to God, you don't know nothing about no love. I'm still learning to love the way God wants me to. And that's unconditional in some circumstances. Then there's something called tough love. There's agape love. That's the phileo love, if I'm saying it right. And then there's another one. I always forget the other love. It's a brotherly and sister love. Then there's agape love, which is unconditional love. And there's one more love. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. In years, I always get it. But then I be forgetting it. But anyway, yeah, if you're not going to love somebody how God requires them, deny yourself, take up the cross and follow Jesus. Jesus had a great love because he died for us. Why are you going to get involved in a relationship and not love the person how you want the person to love you? Respect the person. Love the person. I've heard so many stuff when people get in this car and say how they're being treated in a relationship, but they're not married to them. You need to get out of it. I was raised not to shack. I was raised not to shack and be living with a man and not married to him. Because the way you're doing it, you're giving them free goods. That's what you're doing. You give them them goodies, I mean, I did it, but I was raised not to. I remember when my first marriage, I was raised, don't you be shacking up in that. Even though I was paying the bills and stuff. My grandma came to that trailer and said, don't you be stand up in that shack and up in. I didn't raise you to shack. That's exactly what she told me. She drove that, told me not to be shacking. I understand. But yeah, if you're not going to love somebody in a relationship and treat people how you want to be treated, half of this domestic abuse wouldn't exist if people knew God. Domestic abuse would not exist if people truly knew who Christ was. Because I'm going to tell you, you get in a relationship, God show you the hell in that person. Because I've prayed. I say, God, show me all the hell. Let all the hell come out of them. Let all the hell come out. And that's what I prayed and I asked God. And God showed me narcissists. Showed me people whose men that's satanic. Men that serves the devil. Or the devil's imp. I don't know what you are. But anyway, you got to pull up your straps. Whatever they used to say back in the day. But you don't need to be in no relationship if you don't know how to treat nobody. Stay single. Heal. That's what I did. I told people to leave me alone when I was healing. Leave me alone. On Facebook, I said I'm healing. Leave me alone. That's when I just got separated from my ex-husband, Scotty. I said, leave me alone. And even when I got separated in my first marriage from Joe, I stayed single. Miss Yvonne, I never forget, she said, Monica, you need to start dating. She said, you're young. You need to start dating. That's how I got introduced to Scott. But yeah, she said, Monica, you need to start dating. I wanted to heal. Healing. And I did. I stayed single for a while, for a little while. I stayed single for a little while, healing from that first marriage. Because every time I would see a man, I was scared to talk. I was scared. I would see my ex-husband and other men, and I was scared to talk. And God would reveal dreams to me about some of the men. Some of them, I had a dream they would go kill me. So that's why I try to stay close to God. Because he'll reveal stuff to you. He'll let stuff come out. So, but anyway, if you ain't going to treat somebody right, if you're not the Christian person that you need to be to love somebody, stay single. Stay single. But if you've healed and loved that person, y'all can establish something together and joined by God, I give you applause. I give you salute. Salute. But I know I'm not tolerating a lot of stuff anymore, and a lot of times people don't want to grow to become the best version of themselves. They just want to stay stagnated. They don't want to be the best version of themselves. Just like everybody ain't going to be saved. Jesus come to nudge your parents, but everybody ain't going to be saved. So, but Monica want to do what's right. Monica want to treat people how God requires me to treat people. Monica don't want to hurt people like people have hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And I think, in a way, I thank God for the hurts. It didn't feel good. But it made me know what hurt is, so I won't hurt nobody else like I've been hurt. And I've always said, God, don't let me hurt people like people have hurt me. Don't let me do that intentionally. Don't let me lie and deceive people like people have deceived me. And sometimes people have deceived me, and it start crying, and it start just raining out of the blue. People lie to me, and it just start raining out of the blue. There's no rain in sight, but it'll just start drizzling or start pouring rain. I remember when I was Clarkton. It was a car dealer. His name was Chris, and he had a car lot in Clarkton. And I was talking to him because he said, well, Monica, I work with you, on your payments and stuff. And so I went to him and I said, Chris, I thought you said you worked with me on, payment. I went to him, when I got the money up. And he said he worked with me. So I went to him. But when he was talking to me, it started raining. So he must have been lying. Because when I went to him, things changed. I said, okay. And then somebody told me it was a crew in Clark. He didn't work with me, but God opened the door. I went to Kia, came here, to Fayetteville, and got a Kia. Not a Kia, but a Ford Escort, Burgundy Ford Escort. And God opened the door, and everything worked out. But anyways, yeah. But if you're not going to love somebody how God requires you to love them, leave them alone. Don't hurt them. That's just evil and it's selfish. That's what it is. It's vindictive. It's evil. It's wicked to sit up and get in a relationship with somebody knowing that you're not going to treat them right. And some people, be attracted, to people or whatever. But go for the person's mind. What's on that person's mind? What's in that person's head? You know what I'm saying? Because you could be getting the finest woman or the finest man, and their brain is like a little peanut. They think their body is going to win or keep that relationship. They think sex is going to keep that relationship going. No. Y'all get it together. Make God the center of your marriage. And the ones of y'all who's out there living with a person and you ain't married to him, if you a Christian and you know better, you better stop. Because I had a dream of hell when I was fornicating. I sure did. I stumbled after then, but I didn't play with God. I try my best, as I said many times in my videos, I try my best not to play with God. But if you're going to be in a relationship, heal. Learn to love yourself. Do what's right. And make sure it's ordained of God in your relationship. And then it'll work. It'll work. Make sure that person is your destiny. If that person's your destiny, that person's going to push you into the best version of yourself. They're going to make you. They're going to support you. They're going to support you in the things of God, the will of God. But God is the best thing in a relationship. All that cussing and fussing, I remember you used to do that. No. But God, make God the center. Because Jesus teaches how to love. And a relationship is not based on sex. It's based on loyalty, honesty, commitment, regardless of what, through thick and thin. That's what a relationship is based on. And I know some relationships you have problems with money. But God, when you make God, He'll teach you all that stuff. Find a church that's rooted in marriage and relationships and healing and reconciliation. Find that kind of church that believes in unity and family, strong family. Because family, that's strength. The nuclear family. The family that God has ordained. I'm telling you, can't go wrong. Stop wasting people's time. Stop wasting time. If you're not going to love that person and be the person that God wants you to be for that person, stop wasting that person's time. We got time for games. That's just being selfish. It's being vindictive. And it's being evil. That's what you're doing. Okay? And again, thank y'all for the prayers. Yesterday, I needed it. I needed it. I really needed it. I'm just like I said, I'm a person that's slow to anger with the help of God. I speak my mind, but when it comes to me getting angry, waking up, I've never, not that I can remember, I never woke up angry like that. I've never woke up angry like that. Normally, I wake up, when I get up in the morning, what I do, I get up, I go, go to the bathroom. If I have to go to the bathroom, get back on the bed, I read the Bible. First of all, I thank God for waking me up this morning. If I forget to do that while I'm making up the bed, I thank God for waking me up this morning and letting me see this day. Then I sit on the bed and I read my Bible. That's normally what I do when I wake up in the morning. But that morning I did read my Bible, but I was just like upset. I was just like angry. So, and not that I can remember, I never woke up angry like that. Not me. But anyway, okay. Y'all have a blessed day. And y'all be safe and walk in love. And if you're in a relationship with somebody, you're not married, and you're planning on getting married, go and get a counsel that that their marriage is real strong in God and real rooted in God, and get counseling. I was always taught, that it's best to go through counseling before you get married. And I believe at least 7 months of counseling. I don't think you should not get married unless you go through counseling. That's how we were taught at the church that I attend, Williams Chapel, or always go through counseling. Even before I went to Williams Chapel, I think they taught it at Mount Zion. At least go through counseling, because most of the pastors that I was up under, most of the shepherds, the under shepherds that I was under, they believe in counseling before marriage. And I think Elder Brown, she believed in counseling before marriage. All the pastors that I've been under believe in, at least I believe in 7 months of counseling. Some people believe in 6, but I believe in 7, because that's the number of completion. 7 months of counseling before you get married. So, y'all take care, and y'all have a blessed day, and be safe on this Sunday. Bye-bye.